Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between Infi and Lin, here taking place here on Last Refuge. I had to change around all of the designs a little bit because, well, we were unfortunately blocking the items on the overlay, so it started off great, and then I realized, hey, how come you can't see the items? I can see the items. Oh, the overlay says is covering up the items. So going back, gonna go ahead and get that fixed. I believe the author of that overlay was watching the stream and quickly realized the mistake. Thanks again. You know who you are. That was a very, very big help, hopefully polishing up the stream just a little bit more. But without diving too far onto any particular tangent, let's go ahead and focus on this game here. This is Infi versus Lin. Infi spawning as the red undead on the top right-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Lin has spawned as the blue orc on the bottom left. Orc versus undead in this 1v1 matchup. I know it is a favorite for many other players out there as well, as we're going to be looking at a Blade Master going up against, well, it looks like it is going to be a Death Knight, but it is going to be a delayed Death Knight with Crypt Fiends. Tomb of Relics finally placed down here, as we may see this early ghoul just go to work and try to clear out all of these graveyards. Now, yeah, I'm gonna... Back in the day, I remember when ghouls had this ghoul walk ability that was absolutely terrifying. Undead players would actually get Unholy Aura level 2 first, and because ghouls could harvest trees, as you know, when workers are harvesting, they actually can pass through and they have no collision zone. What does that mean? It means that ghouls, if you were fighting on a map that had trees, you could click on the trees behind your opponent's units, and the ghouls would just walk through the front line and then get to the back line and deal just terrible damage, getting surrounds off on archmages and things like that. I don't know if anyone's playing like 1.06 WarCraft 3, but if you are, definitely try that out. The computer will never know what hit it. Alright, Blade Master gonna go ahead and finish off the Forest Troll Trapper creep camp here. He has picked up Claws of Attack +6, a very, very useful item, as those critical strikes do become much more powerful. Alright, over here on the top right-hand side of the map, Death Knight aggro or grabbing some skeletal minions, looking to do some long-distance creeping under the Ogre Warrior creep camp off to the north. He wants to maximize the amount of damage while minimizing the damage taken on those Crypt Fiends. So you can see a quick Death Coil to try and finish off that unit, unsure of if a Blade Master is nearby. Forest Troll Trapper gonna, well, get some damage onto a Crypt Fiend, but not much to write home about, as we are looking at a lone grunt taking a lot more damage than he's expected to. Crota face equals no space. Oh, wait, what? Alright, anyways, let's take a look. Death Knight going after this grunt here. Grunt taking a large amount of damage. Where is he going to go? What is he trying to do? He is already down to 225 hit points. He could easily get Death Coiled twice, and that would actually be worth it for the Death Knight. Grunt, one more blow, two. Oh, is he going to get taken down? Yes, he will. Mistimed it. And, well, we could have seen Lin easily deny that grunt, but we didn't see that there. Alright, Crypt Fiends. Gonna go ahead and clear out the Forest Troll Trappers once more. Let's take a look. Blade Master getting in some damage onto the Crypt Fiend. The Crypt Fiend needs to back off. Has no easy way to get there, as the Blade Master once again gets another Windwalk Strike. Blade Master, well, gonna go ahead and just simply pass through that army. Again, you can see this Crypt Fiend just trying to get away, but the Blade Master apparently having, no arachnophobia, going straight after that spider and trying to stomp on it multiple times. Alright, we'll see what's happening as the Blade Master now heads back home. Crypt Fiends will be clearing creep camps away from the action, as, well, triple Blade Masters illusions now chasing back that Death Knight. Death Knight, however, did get to level 2 with Unholy Aura off of these Crypt Fiends clearing out a creep camp, so the Death Knight does have a little bit more gas in the tank and will be able to outrun that Blade Master, at least for now. Huntsman gonna get taken down as we see a Crypt Fiend getting healed back up. We'll see where he will be traveling off to, as we're looking at more creeping. Once again, a 5-3-3 creep camp should be very easy to clear out as the skeletal minions absorb a bit of damage. Alright, Ogre Magi quickly taken down. Let's take a look. Death Knight. Circlet of Nobility, and we also see that Mantle of Intelligence. You also see the Blade Master illusion just being very annoying, and the Death Knight, well, now knows that it is an illusion since no damage is being dealt. Off over here, no damage is being dealt either, as the Blade Master has cleared out a very important Goblin Merchant shop and now healing back up, and will get close to level 3 in just a second. You see the Scroll of Speed being used there as well. Blade Master with a Windwalk Strike once more. Is he going to use another Healing Salve charge on himself to try to get back up into that 500 hit point range? That is the question. Meanwhile, Shadowhunter now joining in on the fight as well, as we are going into Fortress. Pretty much this is the standard play now coming in from Orc players to go for tier 3, making sure to get fortified armors on those Orc burrows, and also get that Tauren Chieftain with Endurance Aura to have that Blade Master just attack faster. Also, adding in Stomp really stops any sort of escape underway, as the Skeletal Minion now going to be coming over. All right, Death Coil onto the Blade Master. Death Knight got to level 3 in a hurry and is now going to get a free Blade Master kill and a Grunt. Wow, what a big switch right there. Population loss all of a sudden switches by 8 supply. Blade Master out of the fight for a bit. He's going to be forced to be resurrected. He's looking to get resurrected back across here. He had a potion of healing, simply didn't know that his opponent was so close and nearby. Fell asleep at the wheel just a bit, as the Death Knight already sitting at level 4. Lyn is in serious trouble, as Infi is just controlling the pacing of this game. Meanwhile, back off to the north here, you can see the Ogre Magi's are getting taken down on both sides. Items will be dropped. Death Knight, however, sitting at 4. Where do we see a Lich? Yes, the Lich is now currently out. How much damage can be done, as we may see the death of a Lich as well. All right, Frost Armor there. Is it going to be enough? I don't believe so. Blade Master going to try and catch up. Are we going to see it? And it gets taken out by the Shadowhunter. All right, one good death deserves another, as we now see the Crypt Fiends going after all of these Orc burrows. Death Knight sitting at level 4. Book of the Dead, Book of Wind now being dropped. All these Orc burrows are going to get taken down. And with no more Orc burrows, supply count 31 over 10. No more units can be trained, save for the Grunt right there. All right, both sides in serious or dealing serious damage, but I believe Infi is going to be the one smelling like a rose. Death Knight sitting at level 4 with 400 hit point heals should be able to keep his army alive and well. However, Cyclone with the Wand of the Wind was used, picking up that Death Knight, preventing him from getting off a Death Coil. All right, item usage is absolutely critical in this fight, as the Death Knight is going to be unable to heal these Crypt Fiends. You can see the timing and the calculation in terms of trying to use the Cyclone in just the way to maximize its efficiency. Are we going to see a Hex onto the Death Knight in time? It looks like well, nope, as both sides suffering big losses. 21 over 10 supplies compared to 36 over 50. More Orc burrows being built away from the action, as we're now looking at the Death Knight chasing down a poor peon here. Level 5 on the Death Knight already, as a level 5 Death Knight should be able to do terrible damage. All right. Oh my goodness. I believe that is... Oh, Death Coil onto the Raider. I believe the peon might actually have been the better use there, as we're going to look at the Death Knight trying to save this unit. No, he denies it. Orb of Corruption coming in. Frost Armor on the units. Thank you for the subscription, Orb Knight. As we're looking at the Blade Master, well, trying to run away with the Shadowhunter in tow. Orc Burrow taking a lot of damage once more. It was built away from all of the action, but now, as we're looking at Obsidian statues in play, that is going to be a big deal. Merry Christmas as well. I don't know, is it Christmas time? But yeah, down to 10 supply. That was a tremendous loss right there. And now you see why there has been such a big switch and change in the Undead versus Orc matchup. Orcs now going for tier 3, getting Tauren Chieftain, but really necessarily trying to keep those Orc burrows alive. Orc burrows with heavy armor getting focus fired extremely quickly by those Crypt Fiends. And once they were taken down, every peon loss was absolutely felt. loss of income, loss of lumber, not being able to train up any additional units. All of that had a big impact on the game as Infi was able to take that game there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.